Greetings. Welcome to Prototype Cleaning Tutorial 101. My name is Richard Jergenson and I will be your host for this cleaning adventure. Now, to do this properly is going to take several things. I like to wear gloves. It's a nasty operation and you'll be thankful that you wore these at the completion. We're going to utilize Q-tips, pipe cleaners, rubbing alcohol. The stronger the alcohol content, the better. This happens to be 50%, which will do the trick. A small jar. We like to recycle or repurpose herb jars or medicine containers, or you can even go and buy something like this to soak your pipe in. Now we're going to take the pipe apart and prepare it for submersion in the rubbing alcohol. First thing we do is we're going to take the poker out and begin dismantling the pipe. But before I do, let me introduce my trusty assistant, Rona, who's going to come in close and get some detailed close-up shots for us. So poker's the first thing to come out, storage compartment. Take the rubber mouth tip off. I like to use a pair of pliers because it goes much quicker. Slides off. Very sticky, ooey gooey. This is why we wear the gloves. Better here than in our lungs. So this actually acts as a filtration system down here. So we're going to poke the 5 screen holes out. Less work for the rubbing alcohol to do. Swivel the top lid open. You can see the tars and resins built up on the underside of both lids. And when it's cold, when it hasn't been used, these lids will actually get locked in place because of the tars and resins act as the glue. So we're going to soak the pipe in our rubbing alcohol, and that will loosen up all of these tars and resins such that we'll be able to easily wipe them out with a pipe cleaner and Q-tips. So now let's prepare for that. Now, depending on how dirty the pipe is, determines how long it's going to soak in the rubbing alcohol. You know, we can leave it in here for an hour, come back and check it. It may have to, the dirtier the pipe, we may have to leave it in overnight, maybe even longer if it's really, really packed and really frozen tight. But we just kind of need to recheck on it. And I always like to put the lid back on, keep it tight, stops evaporation, and there will be no spillage by putting the lid back on. So now we're just going to let that marinate and check back on it. To save time, I pre-soaked another pipe. This one is a Prototype Classic, so let's take it out and service it. Perfect. You can see how easily the tar trap just popped out because it had been soaking for a couple of hours here in the rubbing alcohol. And so pretty effortlessly I'm able to poke out the screen holes. As you can see, it's a good thing I'm wearing gloves. So we're just going to keep poking those holes out and go in with a Q-tip You can see the tars and resins begin to lift off of the inside bowl of the pipe. We're also going to utilize a pipe cleaner. I feel some resistance, and we can already see how dirty the pipe cleaner is. So after this initial cleaning, I'm making a determination to soak it longer because I would like to see it cleaner. So this has been about a 2-hour soak in rubbing alcohol, so I think we're going to let this even go overnight. So back in the bottle it goes. What we're looking for on a finished product will be this. When we can see the brass on the inside of the bowl, in the tar chamber clean like this, we know that we've done a good job at cleaning. Now, after cleaning, we're going to run it through hot water to get all of the rubbing alcohol off of the pipe. And then we can put the rubber mouse tip back on and the pipe will be ready for use. The last thing that we're going to do will be to put a tiny bit of lubrication right where the screw penetrates the lid, where it intersects the block. And that will just give it enough lubricant to cut down on the friction. Putting the mouth stem back on. Oops, I shouldn't have put the parts on. Slide it back on. Give it a test. That's the sound that we're looking for. A clean pipe gives a smooth draw. Now, you're ready to use your pipe.